My dogs were kicked out of the gym at Crunch Fitness. Let me start at the beginning. The very beginning. January 2017, our beloved English Bulldog passed and we're on the search for a new dog. The breed I wanted, and have been wanting for the prior 9 years, is of course a Mexican hairless. I wanted this time to be different with our dog. I've wanted a Cane Corso for almost a decade at this point. This is a dog I've dreamed about as a child before I even knew they existed. And I knew how important it was to socialize a Cane Corso, especially for how I wanted to live my life. Prior to picking up Bruce Wayne, I reached out to the owner of the gym that we were training at. At that time, we were training at Powerhouse Gym in Syracuse, New York. So I asked the owner, Helen, if I could bring my puppy to the gym with us. I explained to her that I'm getting a Cane Corso and it's a breed of dog that needs extreme socialization. I promised her that any mess would be instantly cleaned up by us, which he had no accidents. We would watch him closely to hopefully have no accidents, and he would not be running around the place like it's a doggy daycare. Helen had no issues with that, so the process began. The day after we had Bruce Wayne, the first day he was fully with us, Bruce Wayne was a gym dog. His socialization began that morning. And this was extremely important to both Kara and myself because we're fitness people. We love to train, it's a huge part of our lives, and it's going to be forever. In case some of you guys didn't know, Kara is a competitive bodybuilder and she's an WNBF bikini pro. She's also a dietitian, so you can see how much health and fitness is important to us, and you can see what a huge impact health and fitness has on our day-to-day lives. Socialization is the key to so many things with your dog. Do you have a hyperactive dog? Do you have a fearful dog? Do you have a reactive dog? Socialization can literally fix so many of these problems. Even if it's not 100%, maybe it's 50%, 60%, or even 80%. But socialization goes so far in your dog's well-being, their upbringing, their manners, their reactiveness. So just take your socialization very serious. And socialization with your dogs never ends. And I know many of you are here because of how important you know training your dog is. We have a ton of training courses available for you guys linked in the description box, including a socialization masterclass. If you use code Jason with those links, you get 10% off of all of those online training courses. And I knew socialization in a gym would be gold. To me, the gym is the holy grail of socialization. It covers visual, auditory, olfactory, and tactile for your dog's desensitization process all in one location. You get a huge variety of people for dogs to encounter. Small people, big people, every race you can think of, male, female. You get different surfaces for your dog to get accustomed to. You get vibrations in the floor when people are dropping weights. You get tons of loud sounds from weights clanking and dropping, loud music blaring in the speakers, and people grunting when they're lifting heavy. You get tons of different smells between all the different body odors from people sweating and a huge variety of people coming into the gym. And you now get to constantly work with your dog on their self-control and their stay while you're working out. It's perfect for someone like myself. Time passed and we continued training at this location, but we were offered a membership at a beautiful brand new gym that just opened up in DeWitt, New York called Crunch Fitness. Kara and I were splitting our time training between Crunch Fitness and Powerhouse because at that time, we weren't bringing Bruce to Crunch Fitness. We had a location where we were already bringing him, so I didn't want to be a bother asking if I could bring Bruce into Crunch. But the manager of Crunch Fitness at the time said they would love it if I would start bringing Bruce Wayne in because they're dog friendly. I was just thinking, wow, I could not be happier to be offered this amazing opportunity. Another location where we can actually bring our dogs so we can continue to socialize them? Of course I'll bring him in there. So we started bringing Bruce Wayne with us to Crunch all the time, and we actually made Crunch our new permanent training location. It was a beautiful gym. It had a very family friendly atmosphere. They allowed us to bring Bruce in. The gym was bigger and busier than the previous gym, so that just helps in his socialization. So it made me so happy and excited to be able to spend this very important time of my day with my wife and my dog. And then there's the aspect of what Bruce did to other people that made Kara and myself so happy, because he was bringing so many smiles to so many different people who saw him and met him. And people didn't even have to meet him up close to make them happy. You could still see, even at afar, seeing Bruce, how happy he would make people because the smiles he'd bring to their faces. We continued the same rules as before. We were very respectful of the area. Bruce was made to stay with us the entire time and not leave. Things were running as smooth as you could ask for. Then we brought Joey Justice into our lives last January, and just like Bruce, his socialization began at day one inside a gym. And socializing Bruce and Justice at a gym helped their development so much, and getting them used to so many different things. And it made them happy to be able to be with us when we were training, because Cane Corsos are a breed that very much wants to be with their pack. They're not a dog that you just leave outside chained up all day long 24/7. They want to be with their family, and it made us happy having them with us, seeing how happy it made everyone around them. Then literally out of nowhere, it ended. We were told we could no longer bring Bruce Wayne and Joey Justice to Crunch Fitness. This notice came to us this past August. So why all of a sudden were they kicked out of Crunch Fitness, you may be thinking? They must have done something wrong, right? They must have been causing a disturbance of some sort, or maybe marking things. Some people theorize it is because Bruce can bench more than everyone at the gym. None of that's the case. Bruce and Justice did absolutely nothing wrong at all. It was a case of corporate. New owners took over the Crunch Fitness and Do It location. So the gym that prior had a more family feel and family vibe to it was now being made to be more of a corporate type facility. The corporate owners simply did not want to have dogs in the gym, so everyone who was bringing their dog into the DeWitt location of Crunch Fitness was instructed they no longer can. And I have to specify the DeWitt location of Crunch Fitness because I know some individuals out of state that bring their dogs to Crunch Fitness. So I just don't want you to think that this is every single Crunch Fitness location. But I'm not gonna lie, it was extremely upsetting for Kara and myself to hear this news. We're no means by angry or upset at anyone. And actually the manager fought for us to try to keep allowing us to bring Bruce and Justice. We're more upset simply at the situation where we could no longer spend this important time of our day with our dogs by our side. We're upset that we now can't easily make someone's day a little bit better just by seeing Bruce and Justice. We were upset that the holy grail of socialization was taken away despite the extreme care that we took with it. It's now been 6 months since my dogs got kicked out of Crunch Fitness, and still every week at least one person asks us where the dogs are. When I explain why, almost every single person has the exact same response. First comes a look of extreme disappointment on their face, and then they typically respond by saying that the dogs were the best part of coming to that gym and how happy it made said individual just seeing them. So in the end, we're still so grateful to have been able to bring our dogs to Crunch Fitness, and it was great while it lasted. And Kara and I are both still super saddened that we can't bring them inside the gym with us anymore. And you're probably wondering why I haven't found a new gym yet. It's simply a case of not having the time to contact other gyms in the area to then find the gym owner's information so I can contact the owner, speak with them, and see if I can get our dogs to be able to come into the gym with us. I should make it a priority. Maybe in the next couple of months, Kara and myself can try to make some contacts and find a new gym so we can once again bring our dogs along with us while we improve our own lives through physical exercise. It's almost a 2-for-1. Kara and myself improve our physical and mental health training, and the dogs getting out into the world improves their mental health. I do want to thank Crunch Fitness for the time they were allowed into the gym. Kara, myself, Bruce, and Justice will forever be grateful. If you guys want more dog training tips so you can have that perfect canine companion by your side, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of the current uploads, and we will see you guys soon. Peace.